After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense drives out there to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Good defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Tar Heels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air, it's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. pick up the first down through the air. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And the Tar Heels will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they're just taking knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Designed quarterback run. He's got the first and still going. Now here he goes. Crosses the... And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Grab behind the line. It's Davis.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Pulls it in. It's McLaurin. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they want him a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield. It's Baker. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is... Now,
and he will score. Touchdown, UNC.
Sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play designed by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Caught by the receiver. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun handoff here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's McLaurin. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Golden. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, North Carolina. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They call the counter run here. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the ball. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The Noles will line up to punt it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Looking to throw. It's Baker. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Jukes to get past a man. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Making people miss. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They'll run it here. Trucks through the defender. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Field goal is good. They tack on the 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC Championship. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The turn begins inside the 10. He goes out of bounds right about the 43-yard line. The offense will begin right there in good shape. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. When this offense continues to roll, we wondered would this come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Finding enough. For a solid game before they stop him. Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Tar Heels are on the move here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They feed the fullback this time. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. That one straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Breaks into open space. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. He'll pitch it. He's got room to run. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Good job here not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On the run, it's French. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Crucial third down play right here. And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. A screen pass complete to the running back. Stop at Small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Breaks loose at the 40. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection in the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They are still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out of the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Quarterback keeps the football. Has the first down and more. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, UNC. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Doesn't connect on his first throw. And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll field the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. Crosses the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Tar Heels are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Give it to the big fullback here. Third down after that running play. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Got to say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The short completion of the tight end. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line. Takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And the hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Isaac. What a move, and he's free. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on their screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do...
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Knowles. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Makes it second down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And they trap him for a sack. They finally come up with their first sack in the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.